Hello and welcome back for part 2 of our virtual learning series. Today I will be discussing virtual learning engagement. Engagement is the foundation of being interactive and collaborative online. It is the overarching concept when we consider best practices for virtual facilitation. Take a moment to read the following quote. As we proceed with our learning today, I challenge you to consider ways that you can provide meaningful work for your teams. One way to create meaningful work is to encourage your audience to be reflective practitioners. You might consider using Poll Everywhere to have them process and reflect. Remember, Poll Everywhere is a free Google Chrome extension that you can add by going to the Chrome store. The person who creates the poll must present, and then the participants can answer live on the slide. Let's take a moment to discuss the difference between synchronous and asynchronous learning. Synchronous learning refers to a learning event where a group of participants is engaging in learning at the same time. For this, they should be in the same physical location or on the same online environment, such as in a Zoom meeting. There, they can interact with the instructor and other participants. This is real-time interaction with other people. Synchronous learning enables learners to ask questions and receive answers on the spot, while also collaborating freely with their co-learners. Asynchronous learning is more learner-centered. It enables your participants to complete work without the constraints of having to be in a certain place at a certain time. As long as they have access to the internet, asynchronous learners have the freedom to complete work whenever they choose and from any location. Asynchronous learning still allows for opportunities for feedback. Participants are free to share thoughts and questions with fellow learners and the instructors, although they might not receive an immediate response. This pre-recorded video is an example of asynchronous learning. Take a moment to read the following benefits of both synchronous and asynchronous learning. What benefits might you experience in using both? Now take a moment to read the possible implications of learning synchronously versus asynchronously. What possible barriers might you experience in using either? Let's take a moment to discuss some pre- and during meeting considerations. To increase virtual engagement, one strategy is to know your audience. This will help you to prepare the learning experience for them. Next, prepare the learners for their online experience. If they are new to the platform or to some of the features that you might be utilizing within the platform, please provide a tutorial in advance. For example, if you will be using Zoom breakout rooms, you might consider making a short video or written directions to provide before the meeting begins. In addition to that, please consider giving all of the materials to the participants in advance. This saves time during your meeting. Next, explore different means of content delivery. Remember, the main goal during your face-to-face time is to increase that collaboration and that engagement. What content might they be able to explore the night before so that they can spend more time collaborating during your face-to-face? That includes pre-work assignments. Next, consider backwards design. What do you want participants to know and to be able to do by the end of the meeting or by the end of the training? And then how will you know that they've grasped that concept? Using backwards design helps you to strategically plan for your learning experience. Consider purpose. Why are you asking participants to engage in a particular activity? Is that particular activity meaningful for the team, and does it help to build capacity? Remember, it's not the tool, it's the house you build with it. The same goes with technology tools. What tool are you using and how are you using it? The how are you using it is the most important thing. During meetings, please frequently review learning outcomes. Circling back frequently to the learning outcomes helps to keep the participants on track and knowing what to anticipate next. Increase the presence of instructors so that they can provide ongoing feedback and solicit participant reactions throughout the training or the meeting. Provide bite-sized, spaced learning opportunities for participants. Try to keep learning opportunities around 30 minutes if possible. Take action for learning. How are your participants engaging with the content and how are they taking action for their own learning? Are they reflecting? Are they using Checklists, are they action planning? These are all important aspects that we will need to include in our virtual learning experiences. And provide frequent breaks. Providing frequent breaks will help to reset the mind and help to keep everybody on task during your face-to-face time. Finally, create visually appealing slides. Thank you for your time today.